Hello, hi, Sarah from The Upcoming. So nice to have you here with us in London. So if people didn't know anything about Smile 2, maybe they haven't even seen the first one, what can they expect going in?
It's bigger. I think it's more wild. It's fun. It's sexy. It has pop music. It has dance numbers. It has live concerts. It has everything you love about the original, plus a lot more that was not in the original.
In this day and age, to make a horror film that adds something so new to the genre, instantly iconic, almost kind of this generation's Ring, if you like, is no mean feat. Had you seen the first one? Have you always been a fan of horror? And why did you want to jump on board with Parker?
I mean, I saw the first movie and I DM'd Parker cold, and I just said, "You're a genius. You're doing some things I haven't seen done in a horror film in a long time, plus some unique and crazy takes on it." So I just said, I'm a huge fan of you, not thinking anything. And then about a year later, he reached out and was like, "We're having auditions for Smile 2. I have this role that I think you'd be great for." So I came into audition. I just was honored that he even thought of me to do it, and then we shot it.
And wow, some of the scenes that you have to pull off. I mean, I don't know how much of this stunt doubles or makeup or...
Baby.
I mean, you have to really take yourself to a limit here. What was the experience like? Did you just kind of lean into it? Were there some laugh and jokes to kind of relieve some of that tension?
I think you have to laugh, and thank God I have an amazing, fun co-star like Naomi that we're cracking jokes in between takes. But you kind of have to embrace the insanity when you're filming. I think like if you get self-conscious or if you're getting in your head about it, that's the kiss of death. So you just really have to go for it. And sometimes it was some really bad takes. Sometimes I had an amazing team that could tell me to either take it down or to go further. And a lot of times Parker gave me the permission to go farther than I felt comfortable with. So that was great.
And Naomi Scott, I mean, not even a triple threat, quadruple threat? I don't even know what you even call it.
Bazillion threat? I mean, she's insane.
What was it like working opposite her and seeing this? I mean, not only to be able to do the dance and the singing numbers, but she has to go to such dark places, and the emotional vulnerability. You would never think a Disney princess would be put in that position.
I mean, I think the world is going to be so pleasantly shocked about her performance in this. She's incredible. Her range is insane. It's kind of unfair that she's beautiful, talented, and can sing and dance, and she's fun. It's just not fair. She's so good at everything. I think that that's the coolest thing, is that Parker saw something in her, even with just doing, Aladdin or whatever. Like he saw the layers in her, and he saw the vulnerability and the it's not the obvious choice to have Naomi Scott in it, but now I can't imagine anyone else but Naomi Scott in this role,
And what I always love about horror is you can obviously watch it on so many different levels. You can just sort of go along for the horror ride, the gore fest. But then there's all these other things you can be thinking about, like what are the pressures of someone who becomes famous too young? What are the pressures of when you've got a different persona on social media and you feel you're lonely at home? And those fears and those anxieties are sort of made manifest.
Yeah, I think that's what makes this movie so amazing. It's so nuanced and layered, and that's what is so brilliant about it. It's scary and it's funny and it's entertaining, but it's also talking about really serious issues. It's talking about drug addiction. It's talking about the pressures of social media, the pressures of fame, and the isolation of celebrity, and the over consumption we have of people's personal lives when where private and personal life intersect. Like, there's some really serious thematic issues that are being brought up in this movie, but they do it in an entertaining, fun way, but also they red light it. So I think it's great.
And if you have seen the whole thing, where did you jump the most, get scared the most? What would give you the nightmares?
I swear. There's a couple jump scares in the movie. I don't want to give anything away, but there's one jump scare in the third act that truly terrified me. And I think because I wasn't in the filming of some parts of these things, I don't want to give anything else away. The things that I was not filming, I was the most scared. The things that I'm in, I just can't look at myself without laughing and wanting to cringe the whole time. Funny, scary, and hot green. That's like 4 words. Funny, scary, and sexy. I think the audience can expect to go on a wild ride. I think they can expect to enjoy some pop music, which is really, it's making a comeback right now. I feel like we're in this pop era of like amazing pop music, so I think it's comprehensive. It's also so contradictory of horror films to have this pop music playing throughout of it. It's just, I don't know, it's such a wild ride. Bryden Parker is doing was crazy. They can expect us to respect the original movie and show a lot of similarities, but it's so wildly different that I think we're gonna have a wild ride and be surprised, shocked, and I think that we're gonna be pleasantly surprised how funny it is. Who doesn't want to scream and laugh with the next thing? It's so much better. It's like that movie in Scary Movie, that scene in Scary Movie when everyone's throwing popcorn and then we shut up. That's the best part of it. Like, you need the community around you. It helps you get more scared. It helps you laugh harder. You got to see it. Well, I don't want to give any spoilers away, but there is a dance number in a concert and a couple of live music numbers that'll blow audiences. I'm not gonna say anything else, but shut up or my phone is on.